and I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
Well, this game is actually from 2007. So it's actually kind of old by game standards now. So it's a little bit behind, but this is sort of a remastered version. So it's basically had a fresh coat of paint put on it. Tell me what your sort of history is with video games.
So my history with video games is pretty limited, and it dates me. I actually didn't have an Atari. My neighbors had an Atari. So I would go over every once in a while and play games on their machine. And they were things like Miss Pac-Man and Frogger and Donkey Kong. So we're talking like mid to late 80s.
Okay.
And I did have a miniature game console of Miss Pac-Man that I think I got for Christmas one year, which I was so excited about because my brother got Mr. Pac-Man and I got Miss Pac-Man.
Oh.
It was like the miniature like arcade game. Had the little toggle.
All right, well, let's get started. This part of the game is very much like a ride at Disneyland, so there's not a lot of difference you can have.
This has come a long way since Miss Pac-Man, these graphics.
Yes.
Wow. You're going in a building. So I'm inside. So it's showing me inside a building now, and it does look very Art Deco. The metalwork and the decoration in the hallways and the roundels on the walls. Oh, I think I just got.
It's a bathysphere.
I don't even know what that is.
I think it's a real thing.
It's a sculpture, kind of like the ones at Rockefeller Center.
That was actually a huge influence in the game, was Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
The creator said that actually the idea for making it Art Deco came from when he was with his family at Rockefeller Center.
Wow. So I'm seeing lots of architecture that's very
sort of what makes something stick out to you as sort of Art Deco?
So in terms of the buildings that I just saw, kind of their step silhouette was very Art Deco, and this kind of strong reliance on geometry and symmetry.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at a movie poster, and it's got great Art Deco typography. It's interesting to me because I've never seen anything like this before. It's like they have created a whole new reality, and the depth of the graphics is really amazing. Yeah. It's all very dark, which is not Art Deco at all, because there was a lot of color in Art Deco, but it was kind of like this Art Deco seen through the lens of like the apocalypse or some sort of like super hero movie, you know.
Yeah, it sort of takes place in this sort of objectivist future, or actually it's the past, but like the idea is there's this guy named Andrew Ryan which is almost an anagram of Ayn Rand. And so he has created this underwater utopia that is that's what at the beginning, I don't know if you saw him sort of like railing against socialism and religion and everything, and sort of like, I'm making this world where everyone can be free and do what they need to do to be the ultimate individual. And then by the time you get there, everything has gone totally to pot.
Oh, okay.
And so when you said it's sort of this like dark, apocalyptic, like things have not gone well, you know.
No. Because, I mean, when I think of Art Deco, I think of like really deep, vibrant colors and all of these shiny metallic surfaces and reflectiveness, glossy sort of aesthetic that was not that.
Well, I think there is that, and we didn't get too far in, but there is that, but it's also like that plus a layer of grime and a layer of sort of like everything's been kind of degraded for a few years now. So and it's this underwater city, so you get these like parts where things are busting and water's leaking or barnacles are growing on things and stuff. So sometimes it's kind of a nice like push-pull of having that glossy, slick design with sort of, it's easy to see where it's been ruined, I guess. It's probably a smart design choice for them to make, because if you make something that has this like really clean aesthetic, it's very obvious where it's broken down.
You can easily create contrast, yeah.
It's my Adam. I earned it.